Stop overestimating other people and underestimating yourself. And the reason I'm making this video is because many people look at, others and they think that they're so much better than themselves. They overestimate every single person around them and underestimate themselves. And it's very unfortunate because there are many people with huge potential, many people who can create a ton of value for others, but they don't believe in themselves. They lack confidence in themselves and they constantly overestimate others. When they apply for a job, they already know that they won't get it because, hey, somebody must be better than me. When they take part in some competition, they already know that they will not win because they say to themselves, you know what, there are so many people, I don't have any chance to win, okay? So people tend to do this, and it's really, really bad because very often we have huge potential deep inside, but we don't realize it. So in this video, I would like to share with you a really amazing exercise that will make you realize how great you are. And I actually share this exercise in my other course, Double Your Confidence and Self-Esteem, and I shared it in other places as well, some of my friends, some of my clients, and it's a really powerful exercise. I do it myself, and I can guarantee that when you perform it, you'll be like, wow, this is amazing, okay? Basically, I want you to do why I'm great list. Because usually what happens is that we underestimate ourselves because sometimes we don't realize how great we are. We don't realize our true potential. We don't realize how many things we managed to achieve in our lives. So what usually happens is that we get into this negative spiral. Tony Robbins talks about it, okay? Because basically what happens is that we don't believe in ourselves. When we don't believe in ourselves, we don't take a massive action, okay? When we don't take a massive action, what will be the result? Very small, because we didn't take a massive action. When the results are small, we look at our results and it only reinforces our belief that we won't be able to succeed. So next time we take even less action, we get less results. Obviously, we take even less action later on and the circle repeats itself. It's a circle of death. And I believe that if you are not there yet, you should do everything not to get there. And if you're already in that circle, you should escape it as soon as possible. So this exercise will help you to do that. Basically, take a piece of paper and think about every single thing you could be proud of in your life. Every single thing, every single accomplishment, every single characteristic you have, every single situation you had in your life. And I'm talking about anything you can think of. Don't limit yourself to anything. So for example, let's say that you won some competition in the past, you are proud of it, jot it down. Let's say that you are very tall and you're happy about it. Everybody tells you, wow, I wish I could be so tall, jot it down. If you have a fancy car and you really like it, jot it down, okay? This is your time to be narcissistic because nobody will see that list. The list you are creating right now is just for you. It's not for anybody else. So you can literally write anything you want to write, anything you are proud of, and jot down as many things as you can. And what I encourage you to do is to really take some time because most people, when they perform this exercise for the first time, they jot down a couple of main things for 5 minutes and they think that they are done. But the reality is that there are many great things you could be proud of in your life, but they are not under your sleeve. They are not in your easy access memory. You probably forgot about many of those things. So, for example, maybe a couple of years ago you were helping your grandmother and cleaning her house. Now you don't remember about it, okay? It's not in your memory. But when you delve really deep into your memory, into the recesses of your brain, you may be able to recall it and then you jot it down. So spend at least 20 minutes on that exercise. Because what's going to happen is that you will realize that, wow, I didn't know that I could be proud of so many different things. And I'm talking from my personal experience, okay? I had self-doubts in my life as well as everybody else. When you look at some of the best performers, they all admit, not all of them, but many of them admit that they also have self-doubts. Remember when Tim Ferriss, who has millions of fans, he went to I don't know how many, I think 60 or 70 countries around the world, speaks 7 or 8 languages. He wrote this blog post when he basically admitted that sometimes he has huge self-doubts. Sometimes he's falling into this negative spiral when he's questioning what he's doing with his life. So we all have those self-doubts. But the moment you read that list of your accomplishments, that's when you realize that, I have so many things I could be proud of. and it makes you feel amazing. It makes you feel great about your life. So what I want you to do is, I want you to always have that list with you, okay? Have it somewhere in your pocket, and also create an audio version of that list. So take some MP3 player, take your iPhone, whatever, read every single item from the list and record it. Or even better, ask one of your best friends, maybe some of your family members that you trust, that you respect, to record that list for you. And whenever some self-doubt creeps in, whenever you feel like, you're losing it, you don't feel motivated, your inspiration is just going away. You wake up in the morning and you don't feel like doing anything. You take that MP3 and you are listening to your own voice or to the voice of one of your friends, family members, telling you why you are great. Or you take the list and you read every single item. And what you will realize is that when you read the list, it has such a tremendous impact on you, because when you are going through the items, suddenly the smile emerges on your face, because you remind yourself that you are creating a lot of value in your life. So it's a very simple exercise, but it's very, very powerful. And actually recently one of my friends was going through a pretty tough period of his life. He was trying to set up a new business venture, didn't work for him so well, and he was asking me, Jimmy, do you have any advice? Because I feel a little bit negative, I lost some of my motivation. And I told him, dude, listen, this is a very simple exercise, but you should do it because I believe that it will really help you, especially taking into account how many things you accomplished in your life. And he did it, and you know what? He told me that he felt so amazing because he had some self-doubts. Of course, when your business venture is not working the way you want it to work, you have some doubts. You start questioning your decisions, your beliefs. But the moment he jotted down all of the things he's done, like traveling the world, speaking like 6 or 7 languages, okay? Meeting some top people around the world, he realized that, wow, I've done so many things. I didn't even realize how many things I've accomplished in my life. And suddenly he felt this boost of motivation, boost of energy, and he felt that, what? Now is the new chapter, I want to make it great, okay? So go ahead and make sure that you perform this exercise.